Total Tekkers. My name is Izzy.
And I'm Rocket, and this is the show that brings you Total Tekkers. Wash!
Ready!
Get it! Come on! Yes!
How many times in a row are you going to get that?
4.
I need to redeem myself. Last week was absolutely shocking.
Mate, you had a shocker.
Give me that.
Keep it low.
You're watching Total Tekkers. My name is Izzy, and I can emulate Rocket.
Keep it low. Oh, mate, you're right.
I've had a nightmare.
What
I've had a nightmare again.
Here's what's coming up on the show. Show we have lined up, and I tell you what, Northampton's Academy raised the bar once again in this week's dance-off.
They have indeed.
Ridiculous.
But before we go any further, mate, I think you actually owe one of last week's guests an apology.
What?
After completely leaving the guy in the audience hanging, mate. No. I've never seen anyone left hanging like that before in my life. You've absolutely pied him off with no mash.
What?
Incredible. Have a look at this, please. Right, it's all going well, it's all going well. Hang on!
Oh!
Well, put it back, what have you done there?
Oh, easy.
That is shocking.
Oh,
that is actually shocking behaviour.
I know that, lad. It's Ollie. Sorry, Ollie.
Ollie, mate, from the bottom of my heart, I'm sorry. However, I have got some good news in that we've only gone and got another copy of FIFA 18.
Oh, you know that! There it is!
Come on.
Get your hands on this bad boy.
To get your hands on this friendship tester, all you need to do is guess how many footballs Anthony Yarde, who's going to be in the building, will chip into our little rocket-sized basketball net in 30 seconds. Sorry. The winner will be announced later in the show, so best of luck to all of you.
And I'll tell you what else we've got coming up. Richie is on our social this week, so if you want to get in touch, he's your man. Richie, what's going on this week, bruv?
Yes, sir, Rocket, thank you very much. As usual, get your questions and comments to our very special guests. Wayne Rooney was spotted wearing a pair of beautiful all-black Nike Total 90s at the weekend, and Adidas have recently re-released their iconic Predators as well, thanks in no part to David Beckham. So we want to know which of those pairs of football boots, iconic football boots, are your favourites. So if you're involved on Facebook, hit the like button for the Nike Total 90s and the heart button for the Adidas Predators. If you're involved on Twitter, simply hit the like button for the Total 90s and retweet for the Adidas Predators. Gents, your thoughts?
Great stuff, Richie. I'm a Puma King man myself, love a floppy tongue.
Predators for me.
Predators,
back in the day, you remember the white pair when Beckham was out? You had to be good or you were going to get crunched.
That's very true.
But those Predators were for me.
Good like these lot. Here's your skills of the week. Hashtag skills.
My mama's original promise, original one could predict this. Honestly, tripping me so that my impotence limited me for a moment, believing and hoping to different approach, and I eagerly coasted through leashes and vultures. Now the reason I'm focused, you might see in a moment. Yeah, check him out. He checks no switch now. Keep cashing checks to a second account. They'll unleash this beast and let him out. Yeah, check how the ladies check me now. Hit the tally, then we check it out. Get dressed like a bad. Check out fast. Listen to y'all.
That guy, so good. Right, remember, if you film yourself doing anything skillful, send it into the show and we'll show the best ones on next week's show.
We will indeed. However, a friend of the show, Daniel Cuttings, actually sent us his own clip and he said, here's one for you guys, hashtag nothing but net.
No, what's he done now?
We know Daniel's capable.
We know he's got it in his locker. Oh, what? No.
Oh. Daniel,
Swish,
Daniel, mate.
Swish swoo. I'll tell you what.
He's outdoing himself all the time, this guy.
When you're talking about guys who are top of their game, I mean, DC is top of his game, isn't he?
Indeed, and someone else who's also at the top of their game is today's guest, basically. One of them is the WBO European Light Heavyweight Champion, and he really does knock people out for fun.
True.
The other is an 18-year-old French female freestyler who nutmegs people for fun. Ladies and gentlemen, please make some noise. Give it up for Lisa Zimouche and Anthony Yarde.
Yes! Yes, Annie, take a seat. Take a seat, Lisa. Right, let's have a look at these two in action. Skills. Absolute skills. Now, Anthony, let's start with you. You've had 13 fights. You've won 13. You've knocked out 12. I mean, come on.
Playing with him out here.
I think it's fair to say you are double hard. How did it all start?
Literally, I just made a decision to start. I was good at it, so then now I'm here.
That's it. You just thought, I'm good at it. I'm going to take it on, see where it goes.
Did you box at school or anything like that?
No, I was interested in it. School times, around 14 years old, I started watching Mike Tyson. I was intrigued with him, how he was like so small compared to the heavyweights he was fighting and things like that. So yeah, I used to watch a lot of Mike Tyson. That was it, really.
Is he the guy that you like emulated, look up to the most?
Literally, when I first started boxing, I was emulating Mike Tyson proper. Like, I was prepared the small shorts, I was proper the weaving. And then I started seeing other people like Muhammad Ali, Floyd Mayweather and things like that. So I started to see more of the skill set to it. Yeah. And then when I look back at Mike Tyson again, I realised what he was doing. He was slipping punches. It wasn't just brute strength. It was a lot of skill to it as
Technique.
well. Yeah.
He's a master of the boxing art. He really is.
You're an all-round sportsman. You used to play football, didn't you? You're quite good, weren't you?
Yeah. I was at a decent level.
Yeah.
Decent level, yeah.
What level?
I played for Tunbridge Wells for a little bit.
Decent.
I was at Bishop Stortford. I played for the reserve team. Then I went first team a couple of appearances. Then I charged for QPR.
Charged for QPR?
Go on.
I mean, that's pretty good.
Go on. Would that have been your local team?
No, they're West London.
Okay.
I'm an East London boy.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
So you didn't fancy taking a football career on, or what happened?
Injuries.
Oh, was it?
Literally, yeah. I had a bad injury, a toe injury and a groin injury. Same side of my body, my right side. But I'm so happy it happened. You know, they say one door closes, another door opens. My door just happened to be a mansion door. It was a big door. That's why I like to see it in my head.
So when you did play, what position were you?
I was up front, bully. I was a bully.
Gotta be, goal scorer, glory, target man.
Target man.
Your last fight was against Norman Nemisapati.
Mr. Patty.
Which you won in the third round. An absolutely class performance. However, I've got to say, none of your fights have actually gone past the fourth round. So have you really been tested yet? Or do
in
you
a
think
professional boxing ring, I wouldn't say I've been tested yet, and I want to keep it that way for as long as possible.
Okay.
I think the reason I'm being noticed is because I'm dealing with opponents easily.
Right.
So I want to try and keep that thing going of dealing with opponents better than other people have dealt with them.
Do you go into the ring thinking, okay, right, I know I can knock you out, I've seen your last fights, or do you go in thinking, okay, maybe I need to get more time in the ring this time, or how do you approach the fights?
I literally training-wise, I approach the fight all the same. All the fights the same. I train hard, but I never go in the ring saying, "Oh, I'm going to knock him out at this time," or "This is how I'm going to knock him out." I always say to myself, "It's a boxing match. However many rounds is scheduled for, it can go that distance." You know, in my second hand, I broke my second fight, I broke my hand. So again, that's a sign for me earlier on in my career. Don't underestimate no one. Anything can happen in the boxing ring, so it's good to work on skills.
That's a serious chin to break Anthony Yarde's hand. That's incredible.
But on the flip side of that, do you ever get into a ring and think, oh, I don't know, this guy looks pretty good? Like, that never enters your mind.
Straight
never.
up, no.
So how do you what? You just have to it's just total belief. That's it. You just got to have confidence.
Boxing's a sport of do or die. So it's like it's one of them sports where if you don't have 100% belief in yourself, you shouldn't turn professional. That's my opinion. I was an amateur for 12 fights. I had 11 knockouts, and then a whole year I had no fights, but I was still training. I was hungry for it. So then I had a belief in myself that within the next 2 years I'm gonna be able to beat anyone in the world. So that's the kind of mind frame you have to have.
Speaking of which, right, your next fight's scheduled for December. Do you know who it's against yet?
To be announced, and the dates are either the 9th or the 16th, so even the date hasn't been 100% confirmed.
Okay, you're in quite a competitive division. You've got some top names, Golovkin, Kell Brooks trying to come back.
No, Golovkin's a super middleweight.
Oh, okay.
Middleweight.
So you've avoided Golovkin.
He's avoided me.
Who's like the dream fight, the big box office, the name that you're looking for to really propel yourself into that mainstream?
I know it sounds like a boring answer, but I'm only focused on myself.
Right.
You know, Andre Ward recently retired.
Yeah.
That was the name.
Oh wow.
In England,
he's almost unbeatable though.
Yeah, literally. Nathan Cleverly, he was a British world champion. He retired. So again, I try not to focus on another individual. I focus on myself, and then I think everything's timing. When the right time's there, we get the big fights.
Good stuff. Now, got to introduce Lisa. Lisa, welcome to the show.
Lisa!
Well, Lisa has come all the way from France to be here today, so respect to that.
Thank you.
Lisa, you are a freestyle and a Panna player.
Yeah.
How did you get into that?
I started football first.
Right.
I used to play for Paris Saint-Germain.
Really?
Yeah. And
Yeah.
Top stuff.
and then I was in a tournament where I've seen freestylers from France, and I felt in love with freestyle. And then I go back at home and I took my ball and I train, practice every day, and yeah, that's how.
So what's the one thing that you love about street football then? What is that? What's the appeal?
No rules. I'm my own coach. I do my own tricks. I'm trying to create my tricks. That's why I love freestyle football.
Just no rules. Do what you want.
Yeah, that's.
No referee.
I love that freedom, that creativity, and also what's apparent from both of you is that you've obviously got to focus on yourselves and train hard to make that fight easy. You see what I did there?
Good
The street football scene is very male dominated.
Yeah.
Lots of men. So what I find interesting is when you do these videos, you've got these groups of guys who come on and they think they're going to be able to do something against you, and you absolutely embarrass them. How does it help as a woman to be able to be one of the pioneers for freestyle? Do you think that this can really go bigger, much bigger?
Yeah, this can go much bigger. I'm trying to push the women to try freestyle football and street soccer and Panna, because sometimes they don't like football, but they like what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to tell them that they can do what I'm doing. That's it.
You've met a lot of incredible celebrities, big names like Buffon.
Yeah.
We saw you doing some tricks. We want to see
check
little
this out.
VT here. Beautiful skills going on in the back streets of Italy, I presume.
There was
Is he any good?
Is he good? Has he got skills?
He's really good. I was surprised
For a
with that.
goalkeeper,
Yeah.
He can juggle with the head, with the legs for a goalkeeper. That's amazing.
Right, there we go. There we go. Real skills.
Not coming back from that. Not coming back from that. You've also performed for Ronaldinho.
Yeah.
And you've nutmegged Usain Bolt. I mean, we're talking about legends here. What was it like meeting those guys?
That's a dream come true. I watched them. I used to watch them on the TV when I was younger. So to play with Usain Bolt and Ronaldinho, that's crazy and that's a dream.
Oh, look, there he goes.
It was so cool, by the way.
You
He's so
live,
cool.
Yeah.
you live in a dream. You get to travel the world to meet these great people and do what you love. Salute.
Yeah, that's quality.
Thank you very much.
So you've met some absolute legends. Anthony, who have you met? What famous celebrities you met through boxing?
Through boxing, I met 50 Cent.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah, I met Floyd Mayweather.
Oh, epic.
I met a lot of boxers, Danny Garcia, a lot of boxers, but the main person I probably met was 50 Cent and Floyd
Was
Mayweather.
it?
Yeah.
Got any-
Have you had like famous faces come front row at the boxing fight, the matches yet?
Well, Arj is at most of my fights. James
Is he?
Sargent, yeah, he's at most of my fights. I've seen a few faces. I've seen a few faces, but nothing major yet.
Any numbers in your phone? Got any?
I've got James's number. I've got Rio Ferdinand's number as
You
well.
got Rio's?
Rio's trying to do the boxing thing as well right now.
Exactly.
Should we give him a call?
You wanna give him a call?
Should we give him a call? Let's give Rio a call. Let's see if he's in.
Rio!
Let's see what he's doing. Oh, you got
Let me
two
see what he
phones.
says.
Like that.
What do you think about this anyway, Rio and the boxing?
I think he can do something, but
Yeah?
you know, boxing is not a joke, and I think he's had a fantastic career as a football player. I think he's a legend in the sport. And yeah, I even said to him, when you're ready to start training, I told him to come to the gym.
Epic.
So he just told me not to beat him up.
Right, let's give him a call. See what he's
Of
doing.
course he is. Yeah.
See what he's up to. Right, we'll stick him on speakerphone so we can all hear him if he answers.
Let's give him a wheel.
Get it close to your mic, Anthony, so we can hear it. Here we go, it's ringing,
It's
it's ringing, everyone,
It's
it's ringing.
ringing.
He's not going to answer, is he?
Probably not.
busy training.
He might be working.
Yeah, he's at BT. What's that
Oh,
BT
is he?
Studios? Yeah.
Champions
exactly.
Oh,
League.
yeah,
Still
he's
a bit
never
busy.
going to answer, is he?
Listen, Rio, if you are watching, mate, good luck. I hope you do get the chance to train with Anthony.
Give us a call. No.
Yeah, it's probably going
Let's
to
see
ring
if he
that.
calls back later.
Don't
Right.
worry, I mean, fair play for trying.
We tried,
Let's
we
switch
tried.
over to Richie and get some questions from our viewers.
What you got, Richie?
Yeah, cheers, gents. We have had a question in from Stacey17 on Twitter. Anthony Yarde, if you could fight any fighter from any generation, who would it be?
Good question.
I would say the great Muhammad Ali, simply for the fact of he's the greatest to do it. He's a great man. He was also a great man outside the ring. That's what I loved him for. And the entertainment, the showbiz part of it, the rhymes. He's got legendary rhymes that are never going to die.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he's one of them people. So to say I shared the ring with someone like Muhammad Ali, that's why.
He's the main man. That's quality. Good stuff. That's it, Richie?
Top stuff.
And
Okay,
got another question.
got another question?
Yeah,
Hold on.
got another question from
Not
the
done.
audience. The gaffer of Macmillan FC has got a question, sir.
Yeah, so Lisa, has anyone ever got angry at you for nutmegging them?
Oh,
Yeah.
another great question.
For sure. There's people who push me, who try to tackle, and yeah, that's a man thing. Now, a woman who not make a man,
Yeah.
they don't like it.
It's the
so,
pride.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Good stuff.
Epic stuff. Okay, we're going to catch you guys a bit later in the show, but for the time being, give it up for Anthony and Lisa.
Go on, guys.
Now, I hear you're a bit of a dab hand on the Xbox. Are you up for a bit of freestyle combat?
Well, you want to do it right now?
Let's do it. Let's
Okay.
go.
As long as I can be Millwall.
Good shout.
Freestyle combat. Select your team. Millwall. Player 1, select your player.
Mason Saunders Henry.
Player 2, select your player.
Ruben Duncan.
Player 1, ready. Player 2, ready. Round 1, fight!
Let's go! For that big bass with utmost precision. R is for that ting that beats hardcore rhythm. I is what you need, yes, we call it intuition. S is that sound, so turn it up and listen. T is for that track, once we lay it down, it glistens. O is for the ordinary, extraordinary vision. N is for that love of the music when I'm spinning, I'm getting that tunnel vision when I beat it. B is for that big bass with utmost precision. R is for that ting that beats hardcore rhythm. I is what you need, yes, we call it intuition. S is that sound, so turn it up and listen. T is for that track, once we lay it down, it glistens. O is for the ordinary, extraordinary vision. N is for that love of the music when I'm spinning, I'm getting that tunnel vision. Hit it. Let's go! One, two, three.
Furious fire.
Well done, lads, and a massive thanks to Millwall for letting us come down and film. Now it's up for our guests to pick a winner. So, Anthony, are you giving it to player 1, Mason Saunders Henry, or player 2, Ruben Duncan? Player 1 or player 2?
It was close.
It was close.
Very, very close. I think they both done near enough the same things.
Yep.
But the Ringa Rosie thing won
Yep.
it for me, probably.
So is that
When he was the player one.
player 1, yeah?
Good shout.
Player 1. Lisa?
Lisa, would you reckon player 1 or 2?
That's tough. That's a tough choice. Yeah, I'm gonna say the player 2.
Player 2.
Yeah.
So split decision.
Can we go to the audience and see if they agree? Make some noise for player 1. Okay. And now make some noise for player 2. Oh,
They made up their mind.
It
Right.
looks like player 1's a winner,
Looks
but
like it. Let's cross back to Millwall for the final decision.
Player 1 wins. Finish him.
Well done. So,
Congratulations to player one. That was Mason Saunders Henry. Remember, you can win your very own copy of FIFA 18 on the Xbox. All you need to do is guess how many footballs Anthony is going to chip into our rocket-sized hoop in 30 seconds. For those T's and C's, visit joe.co.uk/Total Tekkers.
Right, talking of FIFA 18, Hugh, you had to shoot off last week, didn't you? Which meant that I was left to play semi-pro FIFA player, Theo Baker.
That sounds like an excuse. You better have done us proud, mate. I'm serious.
Oh, it didn't end well, mate. It didn't end well.
We're here to determine the result of the biggest fixture this weekend. It's Spurs versus Liverpool at Wembley Stadium. Rocket is Liverpool. Theo is Spurs. You ready, boys?
Ready.
Born ready.
Let's do this.
Luck, mate.
All the best.
Right, little through ball. Oh, he's robbed me. Dele Alli's awesome on this. You can't get it.
Oh, get it. Harry Kane.
No.
Oh, come on, finish it. 1-0.
Good goal.
That is why he's nominated for the Ballon d'Or.
I think something's wrong with my controller. I don't know what's happening. It's getting stuck.
Oh, Wanyama.
Oh no.
Oh
no, he's gone all the way.
Oh no!
Keeper!
No, why
yes.
did I shoot?
Great save.
What am I doing?
I'm still up.
Oh, I'm trying to pass it. That's a penalty. That's
Oh,
a penalty all day long.
What?
Oh, you can see my arrow. How did he turn that off?
Don't worry about that.
Oh.
Oh, what a save!
No!
Yes, get it out, get it out.
Oh, mate, penalties on this game are impossible. Interson, 1-2.
Oh,
here we go.
Nice.
Pass move. Look for the Mr. Harry Kane.
Keeper!
Come
Keeper!
on. That's a goal.
How many minutes are gone? This is going to be embarrassing, isn't it?
Oh, every attack just feels like a goal. Oh,
it really does.
Dele Alli.
Oh, what? He played offside trap.
Oh.
Keeper!
Harry.
Keeper! Yes. Oh, no.
Oh, how's that not gone in? Oh, come on.
Oh, good goal.
Oh, what are you doing?
He cut in.
No.
Oh.
That's your first shot.
That was my first proper shot, wasn't it?
Harry Kane, get in the box. Thank you
No.
very much.
Yes!
No!
Defend him!
No!
No!
Oh! What on earth just happened there? What was this about? Chris Eriksen, you thought it was going to be a nice tap in.
Oh, I had it. I cleared it. What was he doing?
Oh,
no.
it's not going to be 5. It's
can't
not
be.
going to be 5.
It can't be 5.
Oh,
It can't be 5.
oh, he's turned
It can't
it.
be 5.
He's
It can't be
turned
5.
it.
No!
It's 5. It's 5 to the Cave Meister General and Spurs. Surely not. Surely not.
He's looking for the square ball. I knew he was. I knew he was.
Oh, it's 6. Oh no, he's in.
Go on then.
Sadio Mane.
Go on then.
What's Mane
Go on
going to
then.
do? What's Mane going to do? Oh, what a save!
How
Oh,
does he
I'm
save
gonna
that?
keep that clean sheet.
How does he save that? Oh, sorry you had to see that, mate. Witness that.
There you go.
That was embarrassing. Well done, Theo Baker, everyone. Well deserved, mate.
6-0 victors,
Absolutely
mate.
smashed me.
You lost 6-0 to Tottenham. I mean, are you trying to get under my skin
Tottenham
here?
are good
Hang
on it.
your head in shame, mate.
It's no coming
Now
back from
listen,
that.
I was so embarrassed by Rocket's FIFA playing skills that I thought it was only right that he was punished. And punished he was.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Surely not.
He's looking for the square ball. I knew he was. I knew he was.
Oh, it's 6.
So, as you saw, Rocket got smashed 6-0 on FIFA and needs to be punished. What the hell happened?
Well, when everyone else was learning FIFA, I was outside practicing my skills, which is why I can do this. Point proven.
Fair enough, but not only did you embarrass yourself, you embarrassed Total Tekkers and the general public, and this is their chance to get even. Brace yourself, mate. All the way from Toulouse, we have Kante in the building, which means he's got to be good. Sir, how are you?
Fine, thank you.
Good. Do you play FIFA?
Yeah, yeah.
Have you ever lost 6-0?
No, never.
Oh, nearly. And up steps Will. He's come all the way from the other side of Australia. Up he steps to the shot. Nice! Yeah! Oh, what? Great shot. Love that. And with James from Hertfordshire, sir, are you a fan of Rocket?
To be honest, I have no idea who he is.
Oh. Oh, nearly. Just wide of the mark. Great attempt, though. Claire, all the way from Glasgow. Shot. Oh. Rocket, that took the hair off your head. That guy over there, he lost 6-0 at FIFA. That's shocking, isn't it?
It's a bit shocking, yeah.
So this is his punishment. Are you ready to smash that football as hard as you can at that target?
Yeah, I'll give it a go.
He steps up to the plate. Oh, look how relieved he is. On a scale out of 10, how happy are you that that missed?
10, because that was hard.
That's the hardest shot we've had today. Aziz has come all the way from Saudi Arabia to smash a football at Rocket. Are you a fan of Rocket, sir?
I don't know.
He doesn't know him either, but you're going to do the business, aren't you?
Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it.
Nice! Yes! He scored! Yes, he scores. Good man, top man. Well done, mate. How do you feel?
I feel good. I feel good. I want to do it again.
You want to do it again?
It's only one deserved.
Thanks very much to Richie, a well-deserved punishment, which will be repeated if we have any repeat performances like that, Rocket, all right? Now, I'm delighted to say we're joined in the skills area by Macmillan FC.
Go on, Macmillan FC!
There we go, there they are. Robson,
Hello.
talk to me. Tell us a little bit, and for the people at home who don't know who you are, what you do and where you started and whatnot.
Okay, so Macmillan FC were originally founded in Wisbech in Cambridgeshire. They're a charity football team raising money for Macmillan cancer support.
Good lads!
Yeah,
Good lads!
Thank you.
Go on, we'll definitely clap that.
You also had quite an astonishing penalty last week.
We did. This fine gentleman next to me here.
Okay, this is the man here. This is the man here. Now listen, talk me through this because we're going to play this, but I was very impressed by this, especially because I can see similarities between you and a certain TT Henry. Who was that inspired by?
It's more than me.
More you?
Yeah,
okay, I mean, modest as well.
Yeah,
love that. Now, we've got a challenge for you guys to get involved in. I want you to put forward your 3 best Panna artists because today you can each win yourselves a copy of Xbox, a copy of FIFA on the Xbox. Ooh. All you got to do is Panna your opponent. It just so happens that your opponent is quite good at the game of Panna. It's Lisa!
Oh,
Come on,
yes.
Lisa!
Come on, Lisa!
Now,
oh, look at the
don't be scared. You've only got 20 seconds each, though. Okay. So put forward your best 3. Who are the best? Who are the best 3?
I'm gonna let them have it.
Oh, you're not going in. Okay.
Right.
Okay. Let's get some dramatic lights in the building, please.
Okay. You've got 20 seconds. Are you ready?
20 seconds.
Time starts now.
And we're off. Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Oh, it's a good start.
Oh, it's a good effort. It's a good effort.
Right. 5 seconds gone.
Oh, look at this!
And that is time! Time's up! Right, next one's in! You didn't bounce yourself.
Next up!
Right, time starts! Now!
No prisoners. I don't know, that's all.
No, it's not clean, it's not clean.
It was close.
It's a tussle, isn't it? It's definitely a tussle. Right, 10 seconds left. 5 seconds. 5. Oh, lucky. Right, that's time. Okay, next one in, last one. Right, here we go. Get yourself set. Your time starts. Now!
Last but not least. Can he win himself?
Go on,
or his team a copy of that FIFA on the Xbox?
Easy, easy. Are we going to give it?
That looked like a Panna. Oh,
no,
we're
5 more
not
seconds.
allowing it.
5 more seconds.
Oh, I'm out. I'm done. I mean, incredible.
Oh, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Come on!
Ridiculous! Those Tekkers were good, but Tobias Beck's, these Tekkers are on a different level. Absolutely quality. Right, we're getting told that there might have been a Panna, so we're going to give the boys a copy because that's what we do here at Total Tekkers.
Come on, lads, that's what I'm talking about.
We're nice guys. Well done, Lisa. Well done. Good skills. Right.
Now, if you remember last week, we showed you some pretty outrageous public nutmegs.
Outrageous.
This kid, I mean, I don't even know how old this little toddler is.
3.
But he must have been 3.
Yeah, he's 3.
Unreal. He must have been watching as he pulled off this sensational nutmeg on his mum.
Oh.
Beautiful,
watch this.
look at that.
Look, he went for it as well. He knows.
Unbelievable.
He knows.
You got to start him early.
You have to. That's what it's all about. Right, now, Lisa, we know you love a nutmeg. You're also the queen of skills in high heels. You're putting them on. Would you give us a little demo of your skills in high heels?
Yeah, I mean, how is this even possible?
This is ridiculous. Right, there's your ball. Just want to stand there. Okay.
Some women can't even walk in high heels.
I know. Right, Lisa, take it away.
Let's go.
Here we go.
Music?
Yeah, we've got some music. 3, 2, 1. Here we go.
Oh, look.
Oh!
Stop it.
Around the world.
Stop it. Oh!
One more finish. Big finish. Oh, yes! Lisa Zimouche, everyone. Quality, Lisa. It's good, isn't it? It's good.
Similar size feet. Do you reckon you could slip into those and give us a go?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know if I'm the same size.
I reckon you really are.
Nah, I don't know about it. I'm not really ready either.
I think you are. You're born ready, mate.
Is it socks
born
on?
small and
Socks
ready.
on or socks off? Because it's a bit embarrassing.
I told you, mate.
I wasn't ready. I told you. I wasn't prepared. Right, come on then. Let's have a little quick go. I mean, oh,
incredible.
No. Right, here we go then.
This is actually happening, so if you do want to record this and share it with your mates, so that we don't let Rocket ever forget this moment.
Right, come on then. It's only what I deserve. Go on then, Lisa. Here's the ball then. Let's have a go.
I mean,
right, here we go. Ready? Oh, it's rubbish. It's harder than it looks. I'll tell you that.
Absolutely shocking.
Anthony, you got skills?
Let me see what I've got.
Come on in. Without the high heels. Show me.
I ain't got enough.
Go on then.
Okay, let's start. I like to start from the ground.
Okay, compose.
Oh,
hey.
He's
well done, mate. We'll take that. We'll take that. He's got a little bit. He's got a little bit.
Okay, guys at home, unfortunately your chance to win this week's competition is now over, but before Anthony takes on our Chip It Challenge, you recently smashed a boxing record, mate.
Smashed it.
Let's have a quick look at this. Talk us through what's going on here as well.
Pure power.
I mean, it doesn't really need much explanation. That is one hell of a hit, and it's still going up. I mean, come on, lads, listen. Don't get in the way of that. All the boxers out there, don't get in the way of that. I don't know what the record was to beat there. I don't know whether there's any special kind of techniques that you're using, but we've seen your boxing tekkers. We want you to step into the skills arena now so that we can see your football tekkers.
Anthony, follow me. Okay. We go to the skills
area.
area.
Let's do this, man.
Right, okay then. We are in the skills area. We're about to put Anthony's tekkers to the test. Andy, how you feeling?
Confident.
Yeah? You had a little go in rehearsals, didn't you?
Yeah,
you did all right, actually, didn't you?
Yeah. Ain't going to tell them what I got though.
No, I won't tell them what you got, but I feel like you peaked too early. Okay, do you need someone to feed the balls?
Yeah, please.
Yeah? Okay, Lisa, you okay to come in and feed, place the balls? So the mini footballs, you'll be placing those. So, mate, you're going to have 30 seconds to chip as many. So these balls will go here, Lisa.
Okay.
So, yeah, I'll show you like this.
Show me.
So you place them like that. Okay.
Okay.
So if you stand here,
we have a couple
I'll do it. Right. Okay. So Lisa, yeah, that's it. You got it. Right. Lights. Can we have 30 seconds on the clock?
Okay.
Tension.
There it is. Right. Your time will start as soon as you hear the klaxon. There you go. That's your first ball. Cool. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Anthony Yarde.
Oh, he's got the technique right.
I want to try something new.
Oh, hello.
Yeah.
Quick. Quicker.
Go on. Mate, what happened? He got 3 in rehearsals.
That wasn't quick enough.
It was my fault. It was my fault. I thought it might be. Right, let's have a look at the leaderboard. Unfortunately, mate, we've got to put a big fat 0 next to your name. I'm so sorry about that.
You know why that's good?
Why is that good?
Because there's an O on my record.
Ah, yes!
There's an O on my record.
Good stuff. Right, give it up for Anthony Yarde, everyone. Skills, mate. Unlucky.
Top stuff, mate. Well done, Anthony. Now, whilst you make your way back over, Lisa, let's talk football. You support PSG?
Yeah.
And how do you think the fans have reacted to the signing of players like Mbappe and Neymar? It's an exciting time to be a Paris fan.
Yeah, everybody is excited. I am as well excited.
Do you get to go to any of the games or anything like that? Or are you
not
always
yet.
jet-setting?
Not yet. I will soon.
Okay.
I hope so.
An exciting time to be a PSG fan. If you could support one Premier League team, who would that be?
I'd choose Arsenal.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. My new favourite.
Fans everywhere.
Incredible.
Andy, you're an Arsenal fan.
Yeah.
Oh, how are you feeling, mate? How are you feeling about the season so far? Are you
dodgy.
Talk to
Do you know what it is? Arsenal, yeah, they're in here, like my heart. But, you know, it's disappointing and it's emotional. Like, you get angry when you watch them play and you get angry with the manager, you get angry with the whole system.
Yeah.
But, yeah, Arsenal, I'm Arsenal at heart.
What are your thoughts on Wenger?
Well, there's been this whole thing going on, Wenger in, Wenger out, but his name's Arsene.
He is Arsenal.
He is Arsenal, so you can't really get rid of him. He just has to get more in tune with the times, like be like up-to-date football, and buy some players.
Yeah, and buy some more players, mate. Spend some
Definitely.
money. If you had to pick one Premier League player who you think could cut it in the boxing ring, who do you think that would be?
Well, Rio.
Rio.
He's saying he's going to do it. So you know, he was a unit in the defence. So hopefully we can see what he can do.
What do you make of the new guy, Kolasinac, as well?
I think he's good.
Yeah?
I think he's good, yeah.
He looks like an absolute warrior at the back. Now,
and he's solid as well.
Richie, you got some results from today's questions for us?
What you got, Richie?
I absolutely do, Hugh. Yes, so our vote was, which are the more iconic football boots, which ones are your favourite out of the Nike Total 90s and the Adidas Predators? So 2 different votes, one for Twitter, one for Facebook. So on Facebook, with 73% of the vote, you voted the Nike Total 90s.
Wow.
On Twitter, with 76% of the vote, you voted the Adidas Predators.
Yes.
So an even split.
So we've learnt nothing.
We've learnt absolutely nothing. That is absolutely true. Also, we have a winner of the FIFA competition.
Ooh,
Can I get a drum roll, please?
Here we go. Who's won it?
Congratulations to Scott Cooper from Grays on Facebook. Congratulations. Yes, Scott! Copy of FIFA on its way to you.
Stuff well on to you, Scott. Copy of FIFA 18 on the Xbox is on its way to you, baby.
Right, Anthony, you fancy yourself as a bit of a FIFA player? You had a bet recently with a mate, didn't you? What was that about?
My friend Owen.
We
started off literally with £20 bets. Then we got very competitive. And the last bet out of like 6 games, it was £620.
What?
And then yours truly
came home with the goods.
Took home the first.
Yes, cleaned up. Now you'll be taking on Hugh later after the show, so good luck with that, Hugh, mate.
Indeed, it sounds like I'm going to need it. Right, it is skill spot time. No pressure, Lisa. But last week, Tobias Bex did this.
Ridiculous. So, is in the skill spot. She's got 40 seconds to show us what she's got. Remember, Lisa, go hard or go home. Are you ready? Yes. Wait for the klaxon. Your time starts now. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Lisa Zimouche. Go on, Lisa, what you got?
Hey! Oh, what? Hey! What? Hey! 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 How? Hey! Hey!
Rhythm.
Hey! Hey! Hey!
That is all we've got time for. We want to say thanks to all our guests. That's Anthony Yarde, come on in, Lisa Zimouche, the Macmillan FC gang, Millwall Academy, and all you guys at home for watching as well. Keep your comments coming in.
Don't forget to share and like, but don't go anywhere just yet, because dancing us out is the Northampton Town Academy. Take it away, boys.